So this is your hiding place, Faison. Casseran Catacombs. Old habits die hard.
Congratulations. You found me. Now what are you gonna do about it?
You sure she's in here?
Yes, Dr. Drake.
Just going into the exam room seems a little bit strange, don't you think?
Maybe she works here.
Yeah, I guess anything's possible. All right, I'm just gonna make sure she's okay. Thanks for your help. Excuse me, miss.
Yes, the mask looked familiar, but are you sure it's Robin?
It looked exactly like the mask your mother tried to put on Robin.
Well, if she's here, she's gonna go straight for Patrick.
I know. We can't let that happen.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? Can I help you?
Caesar! Duke, what's going on in there?
Oh, don't do that.
Darling!
Look who I found. Living between the walls like a cockroach that he is.
Faison.
Don't you look at Anna. Don't you even think about her. Your days of making her life a living hell are over. Do you understand me? Yes. You're going back to prison. Arrest this lunatic, Anna. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Right. Caesar, Faison, you're under arrest.
Read him his rights.
His what?
But no, I think I know my rights by now, Lavery.
No, we don't want to lose him on a technicality.
No, of course not. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult an attorney. You have the rights, if there's any evidence
Please don't bore me reading my rights. I know my rights,
That's
okay?
good enough, yes?
What do you mean it's good enough? What are you saying, Anna?
Well, he knows his rights. So he'll serve his sentence, justice will be done. Now, give me the gun, and we'll take him down the station.
You want me to give you this gun?
Yes, of course. You know as well as I do he's one of the most lethal men in the world. So I need to prevent him from escaping, and I need for my safety.
You came here in the first place to apprehend two of the most dangerous criminals in the world.
That's right. And you bravely captured one of them.
So where is your weapon?
All right, you stay here and run interference if you have to. I'm gonna go find Robin.
Okay, no problem. Go.
Okay.
Where was Nicholas going in such a hurry?
Hello. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. It's just, you were helping my daughter earlier, and it was very nice of you, but you just ran off, and you seemed a little bit scared or nervous, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
It's ruined. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. Thank you.
All right, you don't speak English. Es bueno. Mi nombre es Patrick. I'm a doctero. Medical.
Don't go in there.
I just wanted to see the woman that helped Emma, make sure she was okay. And this is a hospital function, so I just want to know who she is.
Yeah, you don't really need to do that. I know who she is. The woman in there is Spencer's new nanny.
Oh.
Yeah. Name's Ruta.
Ruta. Vega.
Yes. Actually, yes. Of the Montevideo Vegas. Actually, she just started with us. Is there a problem or anything okay?
No, but I could have swore that Elizabeth said that Leslie was doing double duty as Spencer's nanny now.
Well, that's true. She is. She has been caring for Spencer, but now that Britt and her baby are staying with me at my house, I just thought we needed an actual nanny on the premises, you know. And with Leslie under the weather tonight, I brought Ruta with us to the party so she could get to know some people.
Yeah, well, she was very nice to Emma. The boys spilled a little bit of punch on her costume.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that.
No, it's of course true love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, and then Sabrina went and talked to her in Spanish, and then she ran away like she was upset or something.
Look, she's been away from home for a long time, away from her family, and her English is not very good yet, you know. So maybe it wasn't a great idea to bring her to the party. Anyway, I should have been paying closer attention.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure she was okay, and I guess she is.
Yeah, good. Well, you should get back to the party. I'll go in and talk to her.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, is everything okay?
Well, I'm not sure.
What were you thinking?
My weapon? Oh, yes. I must have left it somewhere when I was searching the house.
Well, that's not like you, darling.
Yes, it's embarrassing. With the jet lag and the stress of dealing with this evil genius, I'm not quite myself today. This monster kept us apart for so long.
But he can't harm us now. I've got the gun on here.
Okay, now, I know he's been horrible to us for decades, but we mustn't take justice into our own hands. We need to get him to the proper international authorities, you see?
I'll keep an eye on him while you contact your friends at the WSB.
No, I'd prefer to take him down to the station, then we can put him under lock and key until they arrive, you
No,
see?
they'd be perfectly happy to come here and pick him up.
Duke, I'm very grateful for you capturing him. I need to handle this now. So, give me the gun, and we'll get him to the station.
And what about Obrecht?
What about her?
She sprung him from prison.
I know. I was there.
Well, it's safe to assume the Teutonic bitch is somewhere in the vicinity.
There's no need for name callings, is there?
Those were your words, darling, not mine.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, don't worry about Oberst. She's not here. Send her away. And if you think I'm gonna tell you where, then you're more
Oh,
stupid
you will
than...
tell us. Because we have ways of making you talk. And you will tell us everything, and you will sing like a nachtigall. Like a nightingale. So give me the gun, and let's take him to the station.
I don't think so.
I know, okay? I shouldn't have come here.
For a brilliant person, that was a really stupid thing to do.
But I needed to see them, Nicholas. Patrick and Emma. It's been way too long.
I know. And I can't imagine how hard this is for you, but you can't do that.
Patrick spoke to me. Granted, it was through a door, but my husband, he talked to me. And my little girl, she put her arms around my neck and she hugged me.
It was too big a risk.
I know. It's just that it's Halloween, you know? I mean, everyone's in costumes and masks. I thought I could just blend in with everyone. Honestly, when am I going to get the chance to do that again?
Robin, what if Patrick had come in here and seen you without the mask?
But he didn't, okay?
What if Emma would have recognized you?
Nobody saw my face. Nobody recognized me. I even disguised my voice.
You would have been exposed. Do you understand that? Have you really forgotten the consequences?
The terms were clear. Your orders come from me and from him. Non-compliance, so any attempt to reveal our presence here will only result in a call to Jerry, who will be all too happy to dole out punishment to your parents, Robin.
Did you find the nice lady?
Yes, I did. She's in the exam room.
Is she sick?
I don't think so. I think she's just a little overwhelmed.
Did you find out what was wrong?
No. Nicholas interrupted us, but he did say that it's Spencer's nanny.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird about the whole thing.
Robin, your parents, if anyone discovers that you are alive, Jerry will kill them.
I know, Nicholas.
Faison is champing at the bit to call Jerry and have him kill your father. The only thing that's slowing him down is Obrecht trying to knock him out of the way to get to the phone. And she wants to kill Anna more than he wants to kill Robert.
My parents have survived worse than Jerry Jacks, okay? For all we know, they could have escaped by now.
That's wishful thinking. And wishing isn't going to save your parents. To save them, you need to meet Jerry's demands. I know that you love Patrick and Emma and that you're desperate to be with them, but this cannot happen again.
Don't worry, okay? It won't.
We just have to hope that Obrecht and Faison didn't already go to Jerry and tell him about your little excursion here.
I'm sure they're too busy arguing to even notice that I'm gone.
Don't underestimate them.
What's going on here, Anna?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, none of this adds up. You've been here in Port Charles for a while. You've made no attempt to contact me.
I explained that to you.
Yes, you did inadequately. And when I discovered Faison's hiding place, you tried to stop me as if you didn't want me to find him.
That's absurd. I didn't even know he was here, let alone behind the wall.
And then when I apprehended him, when I got him,
Well,
you
you're
did...
a civilian. It's not your job.
Exactly. I capture a man who's made your life a hell for decades, and you do nothing. You don't even call for backup. You don't even have the weapon with you. You asked me to give you the gun that I got from him.
I was trying to stop you from hurting yourself.
I can handle a gun, thank you. And what about you? Where is your weapon? And when I asked you to read him his rights, you couldn't even remember the words.
Yes, I'm in shock. Yes, I'm not proud of it when I see you with this man who's hurt you. It affects me.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, because you take his word for it that Obrecht has flown the coop.
Because I've searched this whole house, I didn't find her, and his explanation, it made sense.
Really? Well, I have a better explanation. I believe Obrecht is here. I believe she's standing in front of me. Right now.
Darling, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, darling? Aiming for the bridge of your nose.
Don't know what you think is going on here, or what you're accusing me
Accusing
of.
you of? Or let's see. Breaking a psychotic criminal out of prison, kidnapping, false imprisonment, impersonating an officer of the law. There's a very long list, Dr. Obrecht.
Duke, listen to how you sound. When I said earlier that I wasn't feeling myself, I didn't mean I was literally not myself.
And yet, that seems to be the case.
Don't you know who I am, Duke? I'm the woman that you love. Yes?
Take off the mask.
The mask? What do you mean?
Don't insult me. This clown over here wore a very sophisticated mask of my face fooling people. It's not a stretch to assume that you're doing the same with Anna's face. Now take off the mask right now, or else I'll shoot you.
Oh, damn you, Lavery!
We need to get you back to Windermere now. You've already taken too many chances. We need to get you home now.
I know, okay? I know that I shouldn't have come here. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't regret it for a single second. I mean, I saw my husband.
I know.
I saw his face.
I know.
But
Robin,
he's changed. I mean, he still has this pain in his eyes.
Patrick mourned you deeply. He still does.
And Emma, I mean, I couldn't take my eyes off of her. She's so grown up and so beautiful and so smart.
Yeah, I know. Spencer and Cameron seem to think so too. They nearly drowned each other bobbing for apples, just trying to impress her.
They're so grown up too. I just can't believe how much everything has changed. Everything is so different. You know, I've lost all of those moments, and Nicholas with her, and I'm never getting them back.
No, Robin, you'll never get them back. But you will be back home with them. Okay? And then you can start making new memories.
Well, I better hurry, because Emma introduced Sabrina to me as her new mommy.
Is that why you ran out?
Yeah, that was part of it. And you were right, by the way. Sabrina is really nice and really pretty. I mean, how long am I supposed to let this go on? I just hide in the shadows while somebody takes my place?
Sabrina is not taking your place, Robin.
You know, that's what they say. No one can replace your mom. But that's exactly what's happening. And I mean, part of me feels happy that someone's taking care of Patrick and Emma, but it's just so wrong. I mean, another woman is sleeping with my husband and taking care of my child. It's my family, and I'm gonna get them back.
Daddy,
Yes?
did you find out why the lady is so sad?
No, I didn't because I couldn't really understand it because she doesn't speak English.
Yes, she does.
What do you mean she does?
When I hugged her, she held me real tight. And she said, "Don't worry, it's gonna be okay."
I said Sabrina wasn't taking your place. I didn't mean she wasn't metaphorically taking
What
your
did you
place.
mean?
What I meant was she's not taking your place because you're going home. okay? It's just for a little while longer.
I hope so.
No, you are. You are, I promise. Okay, and then you'll find Luke. You'll find him, and then you'll whip up another batch of that cure for Jerry, and then it'll all be over.
I wish there was a cure for Jerry.
He'll let Anna and Robert go, and you can be with your family again.
I wish that I believed that it would go that smoothly. Nicholas, Faison, and Obert and Jerry, they're monsters.
Yes, I know they are. But one thing we have in our favor is we already know that, and we're keeping our eye on them.
But if they could cheat death in the international prison system,
Well, like I didn't say it was going to be easy.
they could break every promise that they have made to us. At this point, anything could happen.
I know. That is why we can't do anything to upset them.
Well, hell, Avery, aren't you the clever one?
Where is Anna?
Your Anna's somewhere where you can't touch her.
Where is she? What have you done to her? Ow!
I just think it's a little bit weird. I mean, Epiphany brings the woman over to talk to you because you speak Spanish, but then she speaks English to Emma, and then when you do talk to her in her native language, she runs away and hides in the exam room.
Yeah, well, I guess it wouldn't be Halloween if something strange didn't happen.
They've been in there a little bit. I'm gonna go check to make sure everything's okay.
Wait, it's none of our business.
Patrick, hey, I thought you'd be back at the party by now. Hi, Sabrina.
Hey, so who's your friend?
As I was explaining to Patrick, this is Bruda, Spencer's new nanny. She's new to the States and a little overwhelmed, so I'm sending her home. Excuse us, we really...
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. It's just that you said you only spoke Spanish, but my daughter says that you spoke English to her.
Yeah, she knows a few words.
I was actually asking her.
Well, unless you ask her in the few words that she does know, you're not going to get much of an answer. What did she say to Emma exactly?
She said, "Don't worry, everything's going to be all fine," which is a complete sentence for somebody that doesn't speak the language.
Everything's going to be... I taught her to say that to Spencer when he has bad dreams. I'm sorry, why are we making such a big deal about that?
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, nothing to be concerned about.
Elizabeth said that Spencer's going to stay the night with her boys. Ben is really tired, so I think I should give him a minute.
Say no more. Thank you again for your concern, but we really need to get home. Go.
Excuse me?
Thanks for taking care of me.
Okay, hey, come on. Let Daddy go home. Come here.
Buenas noches.
Oh, look at that.
Heinous, 9 letters.
Execrable.
Oh, isn't this cozy?
Good, you're back. Cesar and I were just discussing whether or not we should call Jerry and have him kill your mother.
But, oh, wait, that's already settled. Scorpio was the first to die.
No one needs to die.
He's right. You can relax. Nobody saw me.
There's something off about Nicholas's nanny. Why would she lie about speaking English?
Well, maybe Nicholas was telling the truth. Maybe that's one of the few phrases that he taught her to comfort Spencer.
Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, Nicholas seems to be a very gracious, polite person. But he is the heir to a huge fortune, and most of his family were homicidal maniacs, so...
I just don't know why you would lie about something like that.
Maybe because you don't know he was actually lying. Why does this bother you so much?
I don't know. It should. Okay, come on down, girl. Electra woman. Let's get you back to Electra base, huh? Okay.
How can you be sure no one saw you? More importantly, how can we be sure?
Do you see any floodlights? Do you see any helicopters, any WSB agents storming the gates? No, I can assure you, no one saw me.
You are shrill and unpleasant. Perhaps your blood sugar is low.
Some candy, little girl.
No, I don't want any candy.
Well, more for me.
And how did you manage to stay undetected, Robin?
Because I wore your stupid costume, okay? No one recognized me, so you could stop worrying and stop threatening my parents.
I hope you are telling the truth. Not just for their sake, but for your own.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to get hurt, do we?
hasn't given us anything.
Okay, well, I installed it just like you told me to, so if you're not
It's
getting a signal,
transmitting fine. Unfortunately, your father's been rather tight-lipped.
I mean, he's not real chatty.
So we wait. Sooner or later, Sonny will give us something valuable.
Hi, we haven't been introduced. Michael Corinthos. You're prosecuting my, AJ Quartermain.
Michael.
What of it?
Mr. Lazaro and I have business to take care of, okay?
Right. Sorry. We'll talk later. Don't forget. Vote Lazaro.
You got it. Could you do me a favor? Next time, call first.
I'll make this quick. That file I lent you, I need it back. The file on Julian Jerome.
File? What file?
I've got to get it back to storage ASAP.
Seems like you're wound up pretty tight. Maybe you're not as confident about beating Scotty Baldwin as you claim to be.
If Scotty Baldwin is elected, it's bad for me and worse for you. Or maybe you don't care that you have an ally in the DA's...
Relax, Lazaro. Getting on my nerves. Don't let the voters see you panic.
Then hand over the file.
What's the rush?
The county is digitizing its archives. Every piece of paper is going to be scanned and put in the system. If the techs discover that the file is missing, they'll track it to me and then to you.
It's all yours.
If you want to copy it, I have no objection.
I got everything I needed. Julian Jerome's still alive. Cut a deal with the WSB to start over. Comes back to town with a new life, new face, and a new name. Derek Wells. Max, make sure no one sees our guest leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Griffiths.
Yeah, anytime.
Dad?
Yeah. Look, that's not the first time I've seen you and Lazaro together. So what are you up to?
Well, you gotta go after Sonny before he goes after you, right?
Derek, it's Carly. I kind of need to talk to you about something.
Nice surprise. Come on in.
Oh, thanks. Sorry to interrupt whatever you were doing.
You are always welcome. What can I do for you?
Well, I want to talk to you about Franco's opening.
Yes, Franco's opening. Where and when would you like me to pick you up?
Can we meet there?
I don't see why not.
Great.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
See you there. Any questions? Good. I have a job for you.
Okay, does it involve taking down my father?
You know it does.
All right, then let's get to work. All right, well, you know.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
I'm coming over. We need to talk.
About what?
A revealing conversation I just had with your daughter.
I'll be here. You know what to do?
Yeah, simple enough. I just hand this over, deliver the message.
Good. Hey, and remember, this is all about discretion. We can't let anybody find out about our relationship.
She knows, Julian. Are you listening to me?
Trying not to. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Really? Because I think my reaction is completely appropriate given the fact that your daughter knows who her father is. She knows who I am. Sam is one step away from identifying you and blowing our plans out of the water.
Inquiry will refresh your memory. I'm filing a complaint as soon as I finish casting my ballot. And with any luck,
I'll prosecute you myself. You see, Lucy? Heather Weber, she's nothing but trouble now. She has just torpedoed my career.
Okay, think. What are we going to do?
Hey, Mr. Bowen.
What do you want, kid?
I couldn't help but notice your disagreement with Mr. Lazaro right now.
Well, he's just trying to take me down.
Why don't you take him down first? With this.
What's that?
Did you just give it a listen?
Who gave it to you?
A friend.
Sonny knows?
And it won't be long before he tries something.
Well, it wasn't Morgan who told him.
No, it wasn't.
So when did Sonny find out? And how? And does he know anything else? Does he think that we're working together?
If you shut up and let me listen, maybe I could find out.
You're listening to Sonny right now?
Huh? And if we're lucky, he'll give something away.
Derek Wells? Only he's not Derek Wells, he's Julian Jerome. And he wants what I have.
What are you gonna do about it?
Are you an art lover, Max?
I don't know, I guess it depends on the artist.
Well, you can tell me all about Franco's show, because you're going tonight.
I am?
Yeah, I want you at the gallery. Because I am gonna take Derek Wells out. I want you and Sean at the art gallery tonight. That way, when Derek leaves at the end of the evening, this will all be over.
Well, that was quite entertaining.
Thank God I talked you out of killing Morgan. If he hadn't planted that bug in Sonny's office, you wouldn't know to stay far away from Franco's show tonight.
Except I'm going.
What, were we not listening to the exact same conversation here?
I was listening.
Well, then you should know that you can't go anywhere near that gallery tonight. Sonny is going to have you killed.
Corinto says his plan for tonight. Now I have mine.
Michael, I didn't think you'd still be here.
Yeah, I didn't think I would be. But, look, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
Have you lost your mind? Sonny is going to have you killed tonight. And I'll be there playing host. I won't be able to protect you. Not without exposing myself.
Better run along, sis. I have to finish getting ready for tonight.
You must have a death wish.
Please. Sonny's not going to have me killed in a room full of people. Remember the Franco fiasco? Olivia Falconeri was shot.
Yes, by me. Sonny knows it wasn't his man that screwed up the job, so what is going to stop him this time?
He's not going to have me taken down inside the gallery. He's going to wait until after the show.
Okay, fine. So his man will wait for you outside the gallery. Why are you so determined to go when you know you have a target on your back?
Because we're going to settle this once and for all. Sonny was right about one thing, Ava. This all ends tonight.
Max, you're gonna keep an eye on him, right?
Of course.
Just watch your back.
Any particular reason?
No, nothing concrete. Just, you know, someone's coming after you right now. I mean, they hit your shipment on your warehouse. Just be careful. And this town's gotten a lot more dangerous lately.
Are you delusional? You think that taking a gun into the gallery is going to help you? Sonny's men will have lots of guns.
Not at the show. We have metal detectors posted at the entrance, and as co-owner of the gallery, no one will think twice if I bypass those security measures and enter through the back.
So you're just going to start shooting up my gallery?
Calm down. This is just for protection, okay? Just in case.
So what is your plan?
Go get dressed, Ava. You wouldn't want to be late for your own party now, would you?
What's about, Michael?
Nothing. No, it's just been a rough couple months, and I worry about you.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm gonna take care of my own business, you take care of yours, and then you make me proud.
Michael's not telling you everything.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm very sorry that I put him in that position. I'm sorry that I told you not to tell him.
Tell me what?
We found out something today. The truth about my mother. So Morgan wasn't in your room?
Okay, Morgan was in my room earlier, but I can promise you, I'm not having an affair with your boy. Or any boy, for that matter.
Okay, why don't you tell me what kind of relationship you have with my son that he can't share with anyone?
Looks like the jig is up, Derek. Isn't it time we told everyone the truth?
My mother is Victor Jerome's daughter.
Tell them the truth. About?
You know.
Now you've got my attention. Silas?
No, not me. I haven't paid attention to Ava for years.
Well, obviously the truth isn't in Ava's skill set.
Oh, all right. I've suffered your little slings and arrows long enough. Mr. Wells, would you like to let them in on our little secret? Or shall I?
Honey, what is the matter? Why would you think it's too late to make things right with your father?
I have a job for you.
Okay, does it involve taking down my father?
You know it does.
Alright, then let's get to work. Just forget it.
Wait, honey, are you gambling again?
Not with money.
I'm telling you, I swear, if that's what it is, you can tell me. You can be honest.
I gotta go.
Wait, Morgan, wait! What?
What is it?
Nothing. Just work.
Ava is Victor Jerome's daughter. Who's her mother?
She was a mistress of his from New York.
Huh, about that.
I don't know if my mother's family are the people that have been causing you problems.
They
but
are.
I just thought that I should let you know in case my mom is involved.
You know what? You did the right thing by coming to me, giving me a heads up.
I just really don't want you to kill her.
Kiki, I don't think that's a discussion we should be having right
No,
now.
look, I'm sorry that I said that. It's just no matter what my mother's done to me, she is still my mother.
I promise you, Kiki, Ava's not the one I'm after.
Who you after?
You seem to want to do the honors, so please go ahead.
Oh, I'd love to. You see, Carly, Sam, Silas, what you don't know about Mr. Wells here is that he is not merely a corporate big shot. He is also my silent partner here in the gallery. Oh, I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
That's it. That's the big secret.
Well, no, not for you. You knew about this, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Wait a minute, you're silent partners with Ava?
Partners, yes. Silent, not anymore.
Well, Mr. Wells has an image to protect.
And the question on the table was your secret relationship with my son.
Oh, Morgan was simply dropping off contracts for me. Derek likes to keep our financial relationship under wraps.
Really? Wait, that's some secret.
So, does that answer all your questions?
Wait, Dad, are you saying you know who hit your shipment in the warehouse?
I want you at the gallery tonight. Because I intend to take Derek out. Nothing for you to worry about, okay?
Sorry. You got a second?
Or is this a bad time?
It's actually a perfect time. Michael and I were just leaving.
See you guys. All right, do me a favor, okay? Call Sean after the show. Keep an eye on you.
You got it, boss.
What's wrong?
I ran into Morgan, and I tried to talk to him, and it didn't go very
Kid
well.
hates me.
No, he doesn't hate
What do you
you,
mean he doesn't hate
Sonny.
me?
He's
Of course
just
he hates me.
hurting. But you should have heard the things that he said.
What'd he say?
Nothing that made any sense, but I'm telling you, I think that kid is in big trouble.
I swear that's the whole story. If you don't believe me, you can ask Morgan yourself.
Ask me what?
Your mother had this crazy idea that you and Derek here are involved.
Involved? Oh my God, Mom! What? You mean like I?
Like this. Does that clear things up for you?
Get the hell off my son, you bitch.
Oh, Carly, hey!
Is it a gambling debt?
Mr. Corinthos, I need to speak with you. In private.
Olivia, meet the district attorney.
Falconeri. Voted for you today.
I appreciate that. Mr. Corinthos.
Olivia is a friend of mine from the neighborhood. I'm sure she's surprised that I would welcome somebody in here into my establishment making demands, even as it is the district attorney.
This is urgent. I'm sure Miss Falconeri will understand.
Get me out of this.
Okay. If this is about the file, she knows about it.
Well, she's not the only one. It turns out my illustrious opponent, Scott Baldwin, has a recording of us discussing the matter.
Hey. I can't help it if baby boy wants me. You cradle-robbing whore. Do what you want. You will not keep Morgan and me apart.
Ladies and gentlemen,
watch me.
What has gotten into you?
What? Woman is a predator. She's having sex with my son.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Tonight, you will bear witness to the triumphant return of one of the 21st century's greatest artists. Please, let me present to you the one, the only, the recently resurrected Franco.
I thought I meant
Excuse
something.
me. Sorry, Diane. Hi.
Max.
Hi.
Max. Well, I didn't know you were an art fan.
Well, you know I love my comics. So.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's good to see you. You look good.
Oh, thank you. You look good too. Real good. So, is it true that you're seeing Franco?
Sonny's personal bodyguard just arrived.
I see that.
So don't you think you should be somewhere else?
Don't worry. A no-neck thug had to go through the metal detectors like everyone else. He is, unarmed.
Damn it, Julian. It doesn't matter that he's unarmed. Sonny's men are waiting for you outside, and they are going to kill you.
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Do you know what this means?
No.
My opponent somehow got proof that I swiped a Julian Jerome file for you. If there's an investigation, it won't take much digging to discover that you and I are deeply connected.
Did Baldwin give the recording to anybody else?
No, not yet. But he made it clear that if I don't drop out, he's gonna send me to prison. So I have to ask you, Sonny, did you set me up?
What'd you say?
You heard me. Were you wearing a wire?
I've never worn a wire in my life.
Then what the hell happened?
Kiki, what are you doing here?
I came here to warn you about my mother.
Did you cut some kind of a deal? Expose corruption in the DA's office for some kind of immunity?
Not that I owe you any answers. I don't cut deals. I don't wear wires.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out. If you didn't wear a wire, how did Baldwin get a hold of that tape?
How the hell do I... Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. I'm tired of you.
Fine. My time as DA is finished.
All right.
But you remember this, Mr. Corinthos, Coffee and Porter. I'm not the only one that lost a connection to City Hall tonight.
Morgan.
Somebody must have gotten close enough, to spy on me.
Lazar, you think he could have come in here waving around accusations trying to trap you?
It's not Sean. It's not Max. What's wrong?
When I saw Morgan earlier, Sonny, he was talking to Scott Baldwin. I am truly sorry that my relationship with Morgan
I didn't come here to talk to you.
Maybe we should talk.
We have nothing to say.
What a coincidence. I don't have anything to say to you either.
Morgan, please just listen to me. You need to hear her latest lie.
What lie?
We know the truth, Ava. You're connected to the Jerome crime family, and your brother is Julian Jerome.
Dude, even if that's true, so what? We're Dad's kids. That doesn't mean that we're in the mob.
Can you just please get past your anger for just 1 second, Morgan, and listen to us? Think about all of the horrible things that my mother has done, all of the lies that she has told. Do you really want to risk it?
What do you care?
I've never stopped caring about you, Morgan.
Listen to her, Morgan.
Please, stay away from her. Before you get caught in the crossfire.
Sonny, I went to talk to Morgan to tell him how much you love him and that maybe he should go and try and patch things up with you. And he got so upset, but not like angry upset, like he was sad. And he said it was too late. God, Sonny, you don't think that Morgan could have...
You too, Michael. I really appreciate the concern.
We are concerned.
And I am touched. Really. But I'm a big boy. Okay, I can handle myself.
Are you even listening to us? Ava could be involved with the Jerome family, okay? The same people who are attacking Dad.
Michael, I'm sure your intentions are noble. You want to protect your criminal father's crooked business. I respect that. But not everybody is a criminal. I know I'm not. And to hear you say it aloud is both absurd and, frankly, it's a little embarrassing.
Well, that's a lot of words for one denial.
Captain, please.
Whoa. You don't get to call me that anymore.
If you won't believe Michael, can you please believe me? Something seriously wrong is going on here. Just walk away from her until we figure it out.
Sonny, you don't think it's possible, do you? You don't think Morgan could have...
Morgan knows you don't want anyone in here, but insisted on returning this.
Sonny?
Why should I believe a word you have to say? When you're not even convinced yourself.
I am convinced. I just don't have proof.
And let me ask you, where do you get off calling your mother a liar when that's all you've ever done is lie to me?
That's not true, Morgan.
You know what? You betrayed me, Michael. Both of you did. And in fact, the only person who's been on my side is Ava. Hey, let's go look at tomorrow.
Great. Well, that went really well. What?
Just Morgan didn't seem surprised at all when we told him about Ava's brother.
Sonny?
To strike a major blow against your father. Or should I say we? We did good, kid.
And do it again?
With Lazaro gone, Sonny no longer has a DA in his pocket. But I have one in mind.
Maybe there's some mistake.
Not a mistake. My son did this.
You're positive.
It's a bug. It's a clock that I gave my Morgan as a wedding gift. He came in here into my office, put it on the desk, and they were listening.
What did they hear you say?
The recording that the Lazaro was talking about. Him and I, we had an understanding.
Yeah,
but
got that impression.
I pretty much spelled the whole arrangement. Damn it! They heard everything. Probably had something to do With what you saw Morgan heading off to Baldwin. A recording of me and Lazaro. Now,
Why? Sonny, I get it that Morgan is angry, but would he really do this to you? He goes so extremes to get involved in an election.
not on his own.
So you're saying someone put him up to this?
Julian, Olivia. My son is thrown in with Julian Jerome.
In case you hadn't noticed, Julian, there's a mad woman brandishing a cheese knife at our art show.
Where?
Perhaps you should appear more interested in that and less interested in Morgan.
Relax, would you? I'm just checking on something.
What an idiot. Hey,
Yeah.
you all right? Did my brother get you?
No.
But someone did.
Yeah, Olivia.
Is she here?
No, I ran into her earlier. She just gave me this bowl about how much my dad loved me.
That could not have been easy to hear.
Whatever. Obviously, she was just working me.
And did it work? Did Olivia get to you? Morgan? Are you having second thoughts about working with Julian and me?
You think Morgan is working for Julian Jerome?
Why else would Ava let Morgan shack up with her? He's a kid, for God's sake. And who's married to her daughter?
Maybe Ava's just trying to stick it to Carly.
Or maybe she's just trying to soften Morgan up so that scum of the earth brother of hers can get him on their side.
What kind of monsters prey on a hurt boy? Morgan is obviously in pain. He's
Yes.
confused. He's obviously blaming you.
Well, it's an ultimate way to get back at me. I never thought that my own son would hate me enough to do something like
He
this.
does not hate you.
No?
No.
Then what is this about?
No, he's confused. His feelings are blown up into a million pieces right now, Sonny. They're going this way, they're going that way, but I saw him. I looked into his eyes. I saw his body language. He just doesn't know what to do with it right
Well,
now.
he sure knows what to do with this, Olivia.
Has it occurred to you that maybe Morgan didn't have a choice?
Everybody has a choice.
In this business? Really? Ava and Julian are very powerful people. How do you know they're not forcing him to work for them? They could even be threatening to kill him.
It's okay, Morgan. You can say anything to me. Do you want to back out of this?
No.
You sure?
Forget Olivia. Because she's made it real clear that she's Team Sonny. She'll do anything to make him feel better about himself. If that's even possible. Just screwing me over.
At Ava's art gallery right now.
Franco's show is going on there tonight. You can't just open fire on a room full of people, Sonny. You remember what happened when someone tried to
You
take
have
out
to remind me?
Well, I think maybe I do.
When I saw you on the ground of that terrace, I'm not going to let that happen again.
Because you're just that good.
I got Max waiting on Julian, and Sean is outside the place.
Waiting for Julian.
He knows not to make a move unless the coast is clear.
So that's it, then. End of the conversation.
Julian Jerome dies tonight, alone and miserable, like the filthy rat that he is.
Sonny, this whole thing could backfire.
It won't.
How do you know that? This whole taking out this Julian Jerome guy, this could come back to haunt every person in this family. Damn it, I knew I should have told Dante.
Hold on. I asked you not to say anything to Dante.
Yeah, and I asked you not to offer
Did
that.
you tell him, Olivia?
No, I kept my word, which is more than I can say for you.
Well, thank you. I mean, that's nice.
Are you kidding me? This was not for you. This was for Dante. He's got enough going on right now with this custody hearing. He does not need me adding to his plate right now. But I was this close to telling him because, Sonny, I am worried about you.
You don't have to worry about
And Dante would be worried about you, too.
Involving Dante would have been a mistake.
Dante's not just our son, Sonny. He's the police.
I don't care if he's the police.
Could have helped you.
No, you don't understand how this works. The local police, they'll do anything the WSB says. The WSB are the ones that kept Julian Jerome alive to come after me and mess with me and my son. Now, I can tell you right now, if I had any doubts about going after that son of a bitch before. They've all disappeared now that he's come after my son.
I understand.
Do you understand? Really? Put yourself in my position. What you're Dante, your baby boy, right? If he was in this guy's clutches, forced or his own will, you pick one. Would you not want to end the danger? Once and for all? Yes. I guess. Don't guess. Because I know what you would do. You would do anything you could to protect.
I don't want to lose you. Not now. Now when we're finally...
Finally what, Olivia?
Hey, boss.
How you doing? I've been waiting to hear from you.
Things kind of blew up at the gallery.
What blew up? Is everyone okay?
Oh, no. Okay, it's got nothing to do with that. Everyone's fine.
No, she knows what's going down. Where's Sean right now?
He's waiting outside of the entrance for Jerome, but he wants one more go-ahead from you, especially what happened with the Franco hit. So, he doesn't want to make any mistakes.
Right.
Told him I'd check in. You want me to make the call?
No, I'm gonna handle this myself.
Wait a minute. Sonny, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, Olivia.
Well, then I'm going with you.
Do me a favor. Stay with Olivia.
You got it, boss.
What? Sonny!
Hey, listen to me. You've already been hurt. I don't want that to happen again. You understand me? I gotta take care of my family.
Please, Julian. I know we've had our differences, but still, I prefer you breathing.
Oh, that's sweet, sis. But don't worry. Sonny can't kill me.
Why not?
I have a guardian angel.
So, who's going to take home a memento this evening? Oh, now all you Francophiles, you know that it wouldn't be Franco if the event didn't have some surprises.
He certainly did deliver on those, didn't he?
Well, take a brochure then, consider a purchase.
Say this party's over.
You kidding? Party's just getting started.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
Well, maybe Sonny had a last-minute impulse to see Franco's work.
I told you to get out of here while you have the chance.
Easy, sis. Let's just see how this plays out.
Dad, what are you doing here? What's going on?
Why don't you ask your brother?
What do you mean? What about Morgan?
Damn. Do you think he knows about the bug? He's got a gun.
Gave you a clock for your wedding. It was an heirloom. You give back, right? Put it on my desk.
Yeah?
Right.
So, my marriage is over. Kiki's with Michael. I don't want your damn clock.
That's not why. You returned it to spy on me, on your own father. Why would you stab me in the back? Talking about? You never seen this? It was on the base of the clock, hidden in my desk. You didn't plant this, Morgan? You didn't tell your brother you would come to my office and let yourself in and use a family heirloom to bug my desk? You're gonna tell me you didn't give a recording of my private conversation to Scott Baldwin?
Yo, not here. No. We're gonna take this outside and we're gonna discuss it
No,
there.
we're gonna do this right now. Did you or did you not plant this recording device in my office?
Yes! I did!
On going to Dad's office. When I finally got you to leave, you left a clock on Dad's desk. Now, I thought it was a gesture. You throwing something Dad got you right back in his face, but you planted a bug? Why would you do that, Morgan?
Yeah, Morgan. Why? I want to hear that answer.
You really want to have this conversation in front of other people?
What other people? Who the hell do you think put him up to this?
Oh, wow. You're talking about my mother, aren't you?
Kiki!
Don't.
Cut the act. We all know that you're a part of the Jerome crime family. You are Victor Jerome's daughter.
She's right. Sam told me. Now, before we make any more allegations, let's take this outside.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Is that true, Morgan? Ava put you up to this? I mean, because after all, she's the one who understands you, right? The one who's on your side. You know, Ava's been helping you out a lot ever since your marriage ended.
Ever since you stole my wife?
Well, can you grow up and just look past your own hurt feelings for 1 second? This woman that you're sleeping with is using you. She got you to betray your own father.
Of course. Of course, Morgan, don't you see? She's been behind this whole thing.
I just want to know the truth. That's all. Did Ava put you up to spying on your father? Say? You already admitted you planted the bug. I just want to hear why. Were you threatened?
No, no one threatened me. I planted the bug because I wanted to, not because someone made me. No, you know what? Actually, I take that back, Dad. Somebody did make me. You.
So this is payback? Is that what you're saying?
What'd you think? What, you think I wasn't gonna hurt you after all you did to me? You think I was just gonna accept an apology and we were just gonna go back to the way everything was before?
What happened between us before, however painful, that was personal. This is business.
Oh, well, I guess you're a bad businessman.
Hey, show your father some respect.
Hey, I don't respect him.
No, Morgan, you don't respect yourself, okay? You have no pride, you have no honor, you lie, you steal. You screw people over you're supposed to love, and then you whine.
Oh, no, Michael, I'm just a big disappointment, aren't I? Well, it's a good thing, Dad, it's you to console him. We're talking about you, Morgan. Why did you choose to betray me? Simple. You chose Michael over me, so I chose them over you.
Them over him. What exactly are you talking about?
The Jerome crime family. They blew up a coffee shipment, trashed the warehouse, knocked out a security guard. But you wouldn't care about that, would you, Morgan? He's probably okay.
Seriously, you want me to feel bad for some security guard?
Oh, no, why would you? He's just an employee, right? Who cares if he got a concussion, maybe some brain damage, as long as you got one over on Dad, right?
Oh, screw you, Mikey, okay? I didn't trash the damn warehouse.
Yeah, but you know who did? She's standing right there. So during all that hot sex with Ava, did she ever mention to you that she was using you?
Ava wasn't using me, okay? I'm with Ava because I want to be with Ava.
Don't be so naive. How do you think you racked up $50,000 in gambling debts? Then you stole my card and you maxed that out at $10,000. So why? Why didn't the gambling site cut you off? I'll tell you why, because Ava wants you in debt. She wanted you to go to her place in New York.
You don't know that.
It's not that hard to figure out, Morgan, once you put the pieces together, okay? Dad was warned that somebody was going to use you to get to him. And now we know who that is, the Jeromes. Look, she was using you then, and she's using you now.
Is that really how far you've gone with this, Morgan? You're working with my mother?
I won't owe you any explanations.
Maybe not, Morgan, but you owe me one. Okay, you're angry. I get that. You got your reasons. But being mad at me and getting in bed with my enemies, how could you do that to me? Your own father. You know what I felt when I found this? It destroyed me. It broke my heart, Morgan.
Good. Because you broke mine first. You know what, Dad? I'll have to listen to him.
Oh, no, you're not going anywhere. For once, you're going to stand here and face what you did. Go to hell, Mikey.
To get Morgan in your bed, was it? You had to bring him into your business, too? Pin him against his own father?
Kiki, please try to understand.
Michael was right, wasn't he? Right? You were using Morgan. He was probably right about the gambling part, too. Because now that I think about it, why were you so supportive when I told you that Morgan was running from debt collectors and needed a place to crash? Most parents would have freaked out, but no. You welcomed him with open arms. That was the plan, wasn't it? You've been playing Morgan from the start, which, surprise, surprise, means that you've been playing me too.
You know what? I'm not going to defend your mother. Trust me, I'm not. But you know what? preying on my son's vulnerability. That is disgusting. But she's not the brains of the operation.
If it wasn't her, then who was it?
Sonny's talking about me.
What do you think you'd hide in plain sight?
Who's hiding?
What's going on? I just saw Michael and Morgan tear out of here.
I'm not sure. There was some sort of a blow-up. Sorry, that was the wrong choice of words with this group.
Mom.
Morgan got upset about something and Michael went after him.
What's going
I don't
on?
know.
To me.
I don't know. It's something to do with... I think the Corinthos brothers were right and we should all run screaming out of here.
Do you care at all about what you've done to Morgan? How you've trashed his life?
Whatever you're thinking.
Morgan was such a goof when I first met him. Yes, he could be a jerk sometimes, but for the most part, he was actually a really great person. And I know that I broke his heart when I left him for Michael, but this, for him to sell out his own father, that's not him. That's you. That is you written all over it, and I hope that you're proud of yourself.
Can we go somewhere?
Don't touch me! Michael ran out of here to chase after Morgan, and now I have to go find them.
Sonny chose to ignore my advice and discuss this in the open. I can tell you what I do understand. Apparently Morgan put a bug in Sonny's office and Ava set him up.
Oh, well, that's not a total shock considering what we just found out about Ava.
What's that? That Ava's up to her neck in organized crime and now she's used some messed up kid that used him against his own father? I mean, that's right up your alley, isn't it?
Ava's failings notwithstanding, it doesn't explain what Derek had to do with this.
Derek? Can you tell me? Can somebody tell me what's going on here? What was he talking about when I walked in and he said something about you hiding in plain sight? What does that mean?
I'm going to tell you right now. He's Ava's partner.
And what? The gallery? What?
What Sonny's hinting at is that Ava is my sister.
What?
My name is Derek Wells. It's Julian Jerome.
Julian Jerome? No, Julian Jerome is dead.
Well, that's what we're all supposed to think. Thanks to the Witness Protection Program.
What?
In exchange for cooperating, the WSB gave him a new life, a new face, and a new name. His name is Derek Wells. I guess you missed the old life, huh, Julian? Couldn't stay away, so you had to come back and mess with my business. He blew up my coffee shipment, trashed my warehouse, and the worst thing him and Ava did is turn my son Morgan, my own flesh and blood, against me.
This doesn't make any sense.
I understand why you don't want to believe it. Because he saved Danny's life and he donated bone marrow and he wants to make himself look like a hero. But you people, you gotta know who you're dealing with. He's no hero. He's a scum of the earth.
And he's my father. I don't believe it. This is a joke, right? I mean, this has got to be some sort of a twisted theme party. First, Heather is Franco's mother. Now you, Julian, Derek, you're my father?
I don't think anyone's joking.
You're Julie.
Makes sense. He was a match for Danny. The odds of a non-relative fitting that description are about 50,000 to 1. The odds are considerably better if Derek is in fact Danny's grandfather.
Is it true? Are you Julian Jerome? Are you my father?
Sam, I had no idea when you first walked into my office. I didn't even know when you told me I was Danny's match. And when I first saw you at the Floating Rib, I knew that I'd met you before. I told you that you looked familiar to me. Remember that? I just couldn't put it all together. I couldn't put it all together until you told me the story of how Sam was conceived. And then I remembered all those years ago in New Hampshire, that young boarding school girl who tried to pass herself off as older. You were looking for an adventure that night. And I was all too happy to provide.
You're Julie. My baby's father. Oh my God.
There were so many times that I wanted to tell you both from the moment that I first found out.
When was that exactly? Now, I'd really like to know, out of all those moments we spent in the hospital, which one was it? Was it before or after the inappropriate saga of Sam's conception? When did you figure it out?
When I first met Danny. The baby whose life that I was supposed to save. When I held him in my arms. I don't know, I just knew. Somehow I knew that he was my own grandson. And I was overwhelmed.
Why didn't you say anything?
I couldn't.
That's right, you son of a bitch. You couldn't. You know why? Couldn't give yourself away because you needed to make a move on my territory and turn my son against me.
I wasn't in a position to tell you who I really am. I had no choice but to keep that from you. But that doesn't change the fact that you are my daughter. And Danny is my grandson. And I love you both. You have no idea how long I've wanted to tell you that. How much I wanted to claim you as my family. To really get to know you. But I can't do that because it's just not gonna happen.
What do you mean that's not gonna happen? Why not?
As much as I want to build a real relationship with you and Danny, it's never gonna happen. You see, I don't have much longer.
What's that supposed to mean?
Sonny has people waiting outside for me. The moment I leave this gallery, I am a dead man. Isn't that right, Sonny?